Alright then, this is a project I started on yesterday, but I keep forgetting to film any of it. What I'm going to be doing is making basically a bearing press, or something to remove bearings and pulleys from shafts. After working on one of my recent small engines, I realized that I needed something that worked a little bit better than those bearing pulley pullers that you use a wrench on, as they weren't cutting it. I needed something with a bit more force. So this is the start of that, and I'm not going to film every little step of it. I don't know if you really care to see someone cutting steel, so I will get back. Okay, so I got two pieces of steel, this U-shaped bar stuff, roughly the same length, about 1 foot. This is going to be the base because it's got that piece in there that's kind of difficult to remove, and I'm going to be drilling some 1/2-inch holes here and there, and those will be for threaded rod, so that I can make a frame using threaded rod, and then put the bottle jack inside of that. So on to the next bit. Okay, so I've got the holes drilled for the 1/2-inch threaded rod. Used a set of transfer punches to get them onto the other side. This is, of course, the bottle jack I'm going to be using. Don't know how heavy duty it is, how much it can handle. My dad bought it when I was about 10, and it still works. I'm going to hazard a guess that it's probably about 8 tons, but it could be as little as 2. I don't really know. There was a tag on it, but the tag, any part that said how many tons it could handle, had worn off. My dad has passed away, and I can't ask him. So, there's some other stuff I need to do, like I'm going to probably put in a couple of pieces of metal on the side here to support this, because I'm going to fix this so that it can be attached to this. Not welded, but bolted or something, so it doesn't move. And we'll go from there. Okay, so the top piece is mostly done. I've got a cutout so I can put some kind of reasonably sized pulley through it, and I had to use the plasma cutter to make the big hole, and then use a round barrel sandpaper to smooth it out. And the small one was just a 5/8 inch step drill. Then cut the pieces in between. I'm going to paint this, and the other part has to be welded. Now I'm going to do that later. Okay, we're at the welding stage, and the reason I'm welding on the back of a old garbage can is that currently my welding table's somewhere where it's difficult to get to. So, anyways, prepare for bad welding. Not quite booger welding, but it works. Back in a minute. And we're back. Good enough. So this is the top piece with a nice coat of paint on it. This is just the first coat. Final coat's going to be red to match the bottle jack, which is getting stripped right now. So this is the piece I just welded, the nice booger welds, and I'm going to go clean this up and give it a coat of black paint, and then what will probably happen is I'm going to cut either a series of holes, drill either a series of holes or maybe a slot in here, so that when I mount the bottle jack I can move it back and forth. I haven't decided yet, so I'm going to go take care of that now. Alright, so this is the base of it with its coat of black paint. This is a anti-rust paint, and after this dries then I'll start working on the rest of it, but that will be in the next video. And here's the top piece with its red paint, and so this will continue in a week. Later.